Thinking, oh, this is going to be a run out. It's got to be, but it's the stumps at World. Oh, yes, he's hit the stumps. What a start. Gibbs has pulled off a little blinder. Gibbs picked the ball up. No one back at the stumps because the bowler was following through. Gibbs took it nice and slowly, and he just lobbed it back at the stumps. It hit the base of the stumps, and so Kenya have lost their first wicket.
Brilliant fielding from Herschelle Gibbs. It really was. Real mix-up. There was always going to be a little bit of a mix-up. Shah didn't call quick enough. He was looking for the run there, but then his partner was well committed before he said no. Herschelle Gibbs had to turn and throw, and it's not easy because your body weight's going one way. You've got to throw it the other. Otieno, though, has been run out brilliantly by Gibbs. 4 for 1.
Oh, and that's out. That's caught behind. Big Nick, he's walking as well. No need for the umpire to give him out. I like to see that sort of thing in cricket these days. A big nick through to the keeper, taken very low down, so Pollock now has struck at 7 for 2.
Big trouble for Kenya. Good delivery from Sean Pollock. Bowled the bounce of the ball before, just got him thinking about the short delivery. Then got his man on the move. He's still on the move as he plays the shot. Nice little nick, little extra bounce. Boucher loves those. Very easy with the gloves on. Makes no mistake. Kenya in deep trouble. Patel's out, 7 for 2.
Oh, he's gone, trying to go over the top, it's out. Third wicket down for Kenya. Well, just as you said that, it was a poor shot, missed time, straight to Gary Kirsten, and Pollock gets his second.
Oh, plenty of indiscretion on the part of the Kenyan captain, Tikolo, looking to try and get over the head of Kirsten there. There was not much need at this stage, and he managed to just find the hands of Kirsten. It's quite safe. So, big wicket for South Africa. The main Kenyan batsman, Tikolo, he goes. Timed his jump, Kirsten, and Tikolo goes. Tikolo goes for 3. That's the third wicket down for 26.
It's in the air, and he's got him. That's the end of that. Well, if you want to sweep a guy who's getting a bit of turn and just a little bit of bounce in the first over he comes on, you're asking for trouble. And as a result of trying to play that shot, that, I'm afraid, is the end of Modi.
Bounce is always the spinner's best friend, and Nicky Bier just took a couple of balls to get his line right, and then suddenly plugged in at just outside the line of off stump. Nice little loop through the air, a little bit of extra bounce. There it is, trying to smother that ball, not doing so, and Sean Pollock is the man at backward square. The skipper himself takes a very, very simple catch, so that's another wicket down for Kenya, and they're in pretty deep trouble at the moment. Top 4 batsmen gone, 62 for 4.
That's it. This time he gets it. That's very well played. That's 9 50s so far in his career. 3 against South Africa. It's also the end of the over. So 72 for 4. Ravinder Shah getting some well-deserved applause here.
Oh, he was slow off the boundary, Lance Klusener. Oh, and then he might have got him. Oh, yes. Beautiful throw he made up. Klusener was slow to get to the ball, but made up with the throw. What a beauty. Straight over the stumps. He accelerated by doing it on the bounce off the hard part, the wicket. They are celebrating, and I think he's gone.
Ravinder Shah, in fact, might say, oh yes, he's gone. There's no doubt about that. Ravinder Shah, fine innings. He was looking for the second there. And just had to hesitate and turn around while the throw came in hard and flat.
But I'm afraid he's got to go.
A big disappointment for Kenya and Ravinder Shah. What a way to go. He's played so well, but being run out looking for the second, it's a huge disappointment for him. So big wicket for South Africa, as he was the man. Ravinder Shah was holding the batting together, and a very useful innings coming to an end.
It's a good shot, angling into the pads. He weighted it beautifully. You always thought there was 2. Klusener was slow off the fence, but then look at the throw come in. Absolutely on the bounce. Summed it up. I think Shah thought it was going the other end. Caught him short. Good cricket from the South Africans. Good batting from Shah, but he's got to go for 60. 92 for 5.
Oh, that's going to be out. Well, Gibbs, where have we seen that before? But one hand up, manages to take the pace off the ball and then just manages to hold on to it to secure the catch. Well, blow here for Kenya. They lose their 6th wicket.
I would imagine people watching this TV screen at this stage when Herschelle Gibbs took this catch, their hearts would have been in their throat. He's always very cool, calm and collected, Gibbs. We remember back to 99, the World Cup. It's a catch where he has to leap high for, doesn't quite get it, and then just decides just to toss it around and juggle a little bit. Very, very cool, calm and collected, Gibbs. He's taken the catch in the end, and that's a huge blow because Maurice Dumbi is a very fine player. The former skipper goes. He made 16 and now 105 for 6.
There's a big shout here. The hand goes up. Yes, it's another wicket here. This time Klusener strikes OBW and Kenya lose their 7th.
Umpire Wijewardena had no doubt whatsoever. That finger was up pretty sharply. Lance Klusener has bowled extremely well here at the moment. He's put the brakes on. He's now picked up a couple of wickets. And the last one, LBW. So a very, very good performance from Klusener. Mark Boucher standing up the stumps adds a bit of pressure. He's not very wide on this occasion, which is a key. And it's not the off-kite, it's the stock delivery. And there is no doubt whatsoever. Just hitting the front of the front pad and rolling onto the back pad. And Wijewardena almost went up with Lance Klusener and Mark Boucher. So another wicket goes down for Kenya. Collins Abuya this time. He goes for naught. Just lasted the one delivery and 105 for 7 now, Kenya.
Oh, this one's gone up into the air and should be out. Easy catch for Pollock. 8 down for Kenya and a disaster here for them. 120 for 8.
Lance Klusener is exploiting these conditions beautifully. That was the off-cutter. He's getting some bounce and some off-cut when he just rolls those fingers across the seam. Doing a wonderful job. There it is, and it bounces. Look at it. Hits the glove. Sean Pollock just lurking behind. Takes the simplest of catches. He's elated, obviously. And the celebrations begin. So that's the 3rd wicket for Lance Klusener. 3 for 10 he's got at the moment. And Martin Suji doesn't get off the mark. Another one who doesn't get off the mark. 5 balls he faced. 120 for 8 now, Kenya.
That's in the air. This is going to be caught. It's staying up a long time. Down she comes now. Kirsten's got it. Yes, he's taken the catch in the deep. Slightly unorthodox manner of catching, I've got to say, but at the end of the day, Kirsten is pretty safe in the outfield, and he's taken the catch. No trouble at all. Had to go quite a long way.
Timed it well, just didn't pick it. Slightly slower ball. You'll see from Lance Klusener's hand action. Just ran the fingers over it. There you see it, the off-spin action. Just through a fraction quickly, Peter Ngondo. Gary Kirsten kept his eyes on it all the way. It went up many a mile. 9th wicket down. Good catch. 139 for 9.
Oh, he's backed away. Oh, this has gone. Oh, this is a Rape the Angels number, this one. It's up there. And, oh, yes, he's got him. That's a very relieved Mark Boucher. Well, he hasn't had the greatest of days, and that's as high as I've seen a cricket ball hit. It just kept going. And Boucher, well, he called, it's mine, and I wonder whether he had second thoughts about that little call. He got there, and he was good as his word.
Get in.
He had 3 birthdays while it was in the air. It was up so far. And you always worry about that. Right call for Boucher. You always want the keeper with the gloves to take the initiative, especially in something as high as this. So Doyer swings so hard. And it's gone almost off the face of the bat. Skewed a bit in his hands, but it went so high. If that had gone as long as it went high, it was 6 by many a mile, and then just drifted away. And it's a relieved Mark Boucher that comes up with the ball. And they're all out. Kenya, 140.
Well, that's a good shot. Straight down the ground for 4. Lovely straight drive.
Just past the second slip, and it's running away nice and fine for 4. So a bit of good fortune there for Herschelle Gibbs. Nice and fine. Good shot. Herschelle Gibbs knew exactly where the fielder wasn't, and he just tucked it around the corner for 4. Great shot. Really well played by Herschelle Gibbs. Slightly short, slightly wide, and punished savagely. Fine fine shot this time from Gary Kirsten. That's his favourite area. That's where he likes to score his runs. He's going to get a boundary just behind square on the offside. Full shot. Just behind square on the leg side. Just past Kevin Barber, the umpire of Zimbabwe. He was a little bit late with his reaction and it raced away for 4. Good shot. That is a lovely shot. Once again, didn't try and hit it too hard. Overpitched from Thomas Adoyo and just hammered straight back past him for 4. Good shot through the covers. There's no one sweeping the offside. We're inside the first 15 overs, of course. So there's got to be 2 men catching and only a couple out. And there's no one in that region. So 4 runs to Gibbs. His 6th boundary. He's not keen on running in this heat. Gone over the top this time. That's a good shot. Didn't try and hit it too hard, Gary Kirsten. Played it beautifully for 4. So a good finish the over from Gary Kirsten. And overall, a very good over for South Africa. 9 runs from that over. The first one over after the lunch break. That is a fine stroke. Short ball, loosener from Thomas Adoyo, and it just disappears back to the square. And he thought about it, but he stayed back and he's launched it. Header for 6. Very good shot. Thomas Adoyo again. That is a good shot. That's one of the shots that Gary Kirsten loves to play to the medium paces. Just takes a couple of steps down the track and just whips it straight to mid-wicket. Outside edge, going down to third man. It would have gone through around about a 3rd slip. Well, I suppose it did go through a 3rd slip position, but there was no one fine at third man, so 4 more runs. Runs coming at will. Down the track, that's a good shot. Very good shot indeed from Herschelle Gibbs. That's gone all the way into the side screen for 6.
And the 50. It was only a matter of time. Spent a couple of overs looking at the spinners, then the launch.
Full shot. He's hit that well. That's gone. That's gone for 6. Another good shot from Herschelle Gibbs. Bemused look from Morris Odumbi.
Too short.
Through 4 runs. 10 runs off the first 2 balls of this over. There's some through mid-off. That is a glorious stroke. Flighted by Morris Odumbi. Down the track a couple of steps and smashed along the carpet for 4. Down the track. Over mid-on this time. And 6 more runs. What a way to bring up the 100 for South Africa. This is great stuff from Gibbs.
It's into the gap and there's no one back. So they've got fieldsmen up now. They're trying to make something happen, and of course that being the case.
Oh, that's nicely played. That may even go all the way. Just bounce in front of the boundary ropes. Yeah, confirmation. 4 runs.
Well, that's nicely played. Oh, that's a beautiful back cut. Waited for that one. He's run it away down towards the boundary. It'll be pretty close. Oh, good effort. No, it wasn't. Not quite good enough. Okay. He's trying. It's going a long way. It's not going to go quite far enough, though. That's taken him to 48. He could still go to 50 with a 6 if he really gets stuck into it. And it's short, and he's pulled it away. Oh, it's nearly taken the umpire with him. It's gone for 4. That's Peter Kirsten's 50. Beautifully played. Correction, it's Gary Kirsten's 50. Beautifully played. And what's more, he's very nearly killed the umpire in the process. He's got 4. That's running down towards the boundary. You can't bowl short to him. There's no doubt about that. He plays the pull shot absolutely magnificently. He's hit it all the way down to the boundary. It won't go. It'll bounce away to the boundary for 4. And that is the end of that. Well, the South Africans have registered yet another 10-wicket victory. They did it against India in '99. They beat Bangladesh by 10 wickets in 2001. And here now in the 2003 World Cup, they've taken the Kenyans to the cleaners.